update on ticker symbol BNED, Barnes and Noble Education Inc. And from the last time we've uh, done an overview of this stock, we had been aware that there is a stock split coming on the 12th of June. That is a reverse stock split that calls for 100 for one share. So every 100 shares gets converted into one. And so, because of that news, and I'm only basing off of my opinion and experience when it comes to reverse stock splits. Um, and by the way, of course, anything that's being said in this video is just strictly in my opinion, and it's not financial advice, so don't take it as such. And um, just remember that you are your own decision maker of your money and your investments. As long as you are playing it safe, know your limit, and you are making your money. So, with that being said, if you like this small overview, this short and sweet video, show some love, and be coming up with more videos soon. But without further ado, we're just looking at Bned on the 24-hour chart. What happened in the last 24 hours was an open, I want to say, so this opened at 19 cents, went to a high of 21 cents, then dropped to a low of 12 cents, which makes BNED a new 52-week low, all-time low. I might add, and then we ended up closing at 13 cents, 1340, and we actually went up here in the after hours to close at 0.1462, so just barely missing 15 cents on the mark. So as we can see here on the 4 hour, let's zoom in just a little bit. What it appears to be a descending triangle, or is it descending wedge? I'm not too fond with the names and stuff like that, but I know that this is taking formation on the 4 hour. And not only that, but this kind of gives me vibes as to where um, we're seeing a lot more weakness going to the downside as it's trying to hold up here at this level of between the range of 14 to 15 cents. And also, if you can see on the 5 and 1 MACD, you can see that there has been momentum going to the upside. Or it seems to be, well, if you want to call it just less bearish, um, you can say that too as well. But because now you see that the MACD is trying to rebound, establish a bottom, and start to go right back upwards in an attempt. And if I may add this in as well, in my opinion, in a last attempt before the reverse split happens on the 12th. So you pretty much have one more day tomorrow. And for this to potentially, not say that it could happen, that it's going to happen, because we never know what is going to happen in the markets too as well, because the markets can influence this. But due to this situation, there could be a possibility for another round, a breakout, and perhaps a potential to see a huge spike in volume because just because of the fact that Barnes and Noble or Bned has been uh, getting a lot of traction in Reddit, in other forums, perhaps Twitter too as well. So it's been getting a lot of attention. And if you can see here on the hourly MACD, we actually hit a crossover, or if you want to say more like a little golden cross here taking place and flip into the green. Also here in the Elliott wave, as it's actually getting more hotter and it's starting to climb right back up, we see this as potential confirmation of that move to the upside if it holds up. And now that I'm looking at it, and you know that in my videos I do this on the fly, so I don't rehearse these videos. I don't, go through scripts and blah 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 and all that stuff. I just do this. I like to do this raw, unfiltered, unedited, and and if you like this type of content and you already know what to do, and again, show some love. But as you can see here, I have here set up the 7-day simple moving average, and if you can tell, the last hourly candle, which was actually moving back up, as it came from the low of 12 cents, which was the all-time low, the new all-time low for Bned, and closing at 1462 on the way up. So that would lead me to believe, in my strict opinion, that this is this the confirmation for Bned to move back to the upside and retest and try to break out of this descending triangle or wedge or whatever you want to call it. And giving it a chance to break over past 16, past 17, and past even 18. But if it can actually, like I mentioned before, um, obtain that amount of volume and see that spike, there could be a good chance. Now, again, not financial advice. There could be a good chance that it'll actually come back up to retest this area between 25 and 30 cents. All right. But just know that you control your decisions, not me. And based on that, just know, like I said, play this safe. If you do not want to be in the play because of the reverse stock split, that's totally up to you too as well. If you believe in the company, that's up to you. Again, you are your own decision maker of your money, your investments, as long as you know what your limit is and that you're safe playing this and any other stock that you get into. Right? As long as you do your due diligence and your own research, then perhaps this could go in your favor. If I look in any other time frame, let's see, 30-minute, still looks green on the MACD, and the Elliott wave is climbing up too as well. And the 15-minute plays a little differently as it's kind of like consolidating. But the last 15-minute candle is giving us a little bullish hammer. So that could be also another confirmation for that potential to go to the upside. So without further ado, I wanted to um, show you Fintel because for some reason, ever since the 24th of May, we've never gotten any data in terms of short shares availability, which was left at zero since then. And also the cost to borrow was that from a low of 5.25 to 86.37. So at that point in time, the cost to borrow percentage fees was pretty high. But the only thing that was actually up to date was the volume, the non-exempt, the exempt, the short volume, the total volume, and the short volume ratio. And then the total volume for today was actually a lot higher than Friday, from 29,133,629 to 34,000, no, 34,918,66 shares traded in total, with 16,774,091 shares short volume, and the ratio short volume 48.4%. So that's something that I wanted to bring to your attention. So, uh, with that being said, again, don't take this as such, right? And that was being said here again. It's your own opinion, confidential advice, and that's your overview. That's your little update on hypothetical TA. Again, like this type of content, you already know what to do. Show some love, and of course, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for showing support, and much love to y'all. And be safe tomorrow when trading, and take care of yourselves. And that's that. So, peace out. Line of all trades.